What's going on YouTube? Uberman here. Today, all right, so tomorrow I fly out to LA, so I don't have a whole lot of time to get stuff done today, but we've got an electrical gremlin in this thing that is driving me OCD. I am not OCD, but I really do have these impulses and a hard time controlling them when it comes to things that are not working properly. I have a real issue with lights that don't work properly. I can't explain it, I just do. We got a third brake light back here that stays on 24/7 if the key is on. Don't know why. We've got the dome light that doesn't work. We've got the rearview mirror that shows airbag on and off that doesn't work. And last but not least, the cargo lights back here don't work either. Now, I'm pretty good with electrical, all right? I don't really like working on electrical. I like the challenge. But when it comes to tearing dashboards apart and cutting up your fingers, not so much. But I've got a feeling that all of this is related. So we're just gonna have to tear into it and try to figure it out. If we have time after that, we're going to install the K&N air filter, which means I gotta go to the car wash and spray down this engine first. And we're going to change out these tail lights, and hopefully we have time to do the headlights as well, so we can make this thing look a little better. And I know some of you probably wondering, why are you gonna change the tail lights on this old bed when you're gonna be replacing it? Because this one's busted, and I don't know how long it's going to be before I have an opportunity to swap the bed out. So I want to just put the good lights on here to prevent burning up bulbs or corroding wiring. Let's get started. Boy, are we having fun today. Let me show you what I've done to the truck. Are you scared yet? Yeah, we have an electrical issue. And although I find electrical issues fun because they're challenging, I don't particularly care for gremlins. Gremlins are those pesky little problems that you just can never seem to track down the issue. Gremlins are the intermittent issues, the ones that when you need to duplicate it, you can't duplicate it. Let me show you what we've got here. We've got a truck that I've been tearing through the wiring. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. Tearing through the wiring on this thing, trying to figure out what's going on. So here's what we've got. You know, we're looking at the junction blocks here, and we're looking at the wiring going to the junction blocks, running through the dashboard, under the dash, and all the way around. So let me tell you what the problems are. The problems are, number one, the dome light doesn't work. All right, but that's not a big deal, right? Who cares? Not a huge deal. Well, the issue is this dome light, the wiring also ties in with this third brake light. The wires kind of run similarly up through the headliner here. The third brake light didn't work, so I took it apart thinking it needed new bulbs. Well, someone had unscrewed the bulbs and just left them sitting there. When I screwed the bulbs in, I quickly realized that the third brake light stays on 24/7 as long as the key is on in the ignition. When you turn the key off, the third brake light goes out. I'll give you an example. Ignition is on, third brake light is on. And you're probably thinking, well, then I imagine the brake lights are stuck on too, right? No, they're not. No brake lights are on. Only the third brake light is stuck on. Well, we also have an issue with the cargo lights. The cargo lights don't work either. I thought again, maybe the bulbs. Nope, bulbs are good. Tested them with the ohm meter. Well, I don't have the dash installed, but you can push the cargo light here, and you'll get a light shining on the dash. It says that it's on, but the cargo light does not come on. So, cargo light doesn't work. Third brake light is stuck on, and even if you hit the brake, it doesn't change anything. I'm pushing the brake right now. It doesn't change anything. Dome light doesn't work. The radio, here's another one. The radio loses its memory. Every time you turn the car off, the radio loses its memory, and it says calibration error. Now, I've checked the wiring. I thought someone may have spliced into this, but they didn't. So I don't know why the radio is losing its memory. And last but not least, there is a light up here on the dome, on the not the dome light, on the rearview mirror that says passenger airbag. It's supposed to light up and say on or off, but it doesn't do anything either. Now, I believe, I really do, I truly believe that all of this is related. I do. Something's going on. I'm starting to suspect the body control module, but I don't know. So what I've done is I even pulled the headliner out yesterday. I had the headliner hanging down. It's not even all the way back in yet. I pulled the sills so I could check the wiring down here, running all the way into the kick panel over here. I've got a junction block. You can still see I still have my my test lead in there. Junction block down here. I've pulled and been testing wires. I have pulled the fuse block. In fact, it's not even installed yet. It's just kind of sitting in there. I pulled the fuse block completely out, tested it, pulled the junction block on that side. And let me tell you something. I'm pretty good with this stuff, and I can't figure it out. So I've enlisted the help of somebody on one of those like Just Answer things. But he's a 16-year GM tech, and he is now walking me through tracing wires, and you know, we're gonna go from there. But this is a mess. What a mess. Now, on a more positive note, we got some stuff in today. These are going to be the tail lights down here. Well, you know, that's the K&N setup that I've been waiting for right there. Actually, no. These are going to be the tail lights. That's the K&N air intake, and that is going to be the headlights. And the headlights and the front turn signal side marker deal right there. So we got some stuff in today. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do much more because I'm preparing to go to Los Angeles. I fly out tomorrow. But I'll do as much as I can on this while I'm still here. All right, so after a shit ton of work, we have it fixed. Look, the dome light. And when you push the override switch, the dome light turns off. Look, the third brake light. Cargo lights work. When I push the brake pedal, brake light comes on, goes off. Now this is the thing about used cars. You don't know what the hell people before you have done. So here's what I found. The guy that was helping me on Just Answer was asking me, he told me that there's supposed to be a connector. Let me show you. All right, when I sent him a picture of my junction block, he said, wait a minute. He said, there's supposed to be a connector right here, and there's not. And he said, did someone cut the wires out? And I'm looking around, I couldn't find any wires. This connector was plugged in right here to the fuse box. It was plugged in to the fuse block right here. It fits perfectly. So I don't know what got me to think about it. He didn't mention it. You know, this was, I mean, he guided me as far as saying that there was supposed to be a plug there and there wasn't. But I looked up here and I was like, I unplugged it and I simply moved it down here and plugged it in. And suddenly, everything started working again. Now, I have ripped a good portion of the dashboard apart, climbed under it, pulled out the computers, pulled out the fuse boxes, the junction boxes. I've ripped this thing apart. There's not much left of the dashboard. I could almost pull the dashboard now. It would be very easy. So now, all it was just a matter of unplugging a plug from right there and just moving it. That's life. That's the way it goes. The good news, maybe we can do a little something. Maybe we'll put something on here. But first, I got to get this interior put back together. Now this is really so simple. There's 2 Phillips screws. Try not to lose them. One up top, one down low. Light comes out with a little bit of coercing. And maybe cussing. There we go. Now, you've got all your light bulbs. Try to remember what order they go in. Oh, this is dirty. There we go. Good God. I hope the new one's not like that. So here is the old one. Here is the new one. We're going to turn on the headlights and verify that all of these lights are functioning. Corner light's working, tail light's working. I know the reverse lights work. All right, so the bulbs are all working. Start putting these back in. All right. Now we're not going to tighten them yet. We're going to put one in at a time. All right, there's one. Same deal over here. Well, this one appears to be missing a screw. So we're gonna have to probably go to a junkyard to get that. So because of the accident, we've got a bend in the bed right here that is preventing the brake light from fitting properly, and that should have just taken care of it, and it did. We now have a nice, clean, new set of lights that all function properly. So we can take these and all this stuff and discard it. All right, next let's see if we can knock out these headlights and these turn signal lamps. I know the headlights pop out with just a simple removal of that clip, and then just fight with it a little bit and out it comes. And that's all there is to the headlight assemblies. But those turn signals I'm not so sure about. We may have to remove this upper cover and the grill, I just don't know. All right, it looks like there is a clip that you should be able to push in and pop this. There we go. It's pretty easy. There is a clip down here that looks, you can just give it a good push. Very, very easy install here. All right, now we're going to install the headlight. There we go. And there you have it. Looking freaking good. Man, something about new headlights, right? It's just sick looking. Same issue over here. Just a little on the tight side. All right, a lot on the tight side. All right, they're in. Let's fire it up. All right, so far so good. We've got a lot accomplished today, and the last thing on my agenda right now is to get this air intake out of the truck and put the K&N in. So let's get that done. In fact, I think once we unplug the mass airflow sensor here and move it out of the way, unscrew this clamp, unscrew this clamp. I think we can just pull the whole box out as an assembly. There we go. Won't want to lose this. Move this all out of the way. All right, last step, but not the least of the important. There's a big, beautiful filter right there. That's what all this was all about. Well, there she is. This K&N filter was a whole lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I really thought this thing just came in a kit that was pre-assembled and you install it. But no, for 350 bucks, you have to put it together yourself. So we're going to give this thing a first start right now and see what happens. Here goes nothing. Well, can't complain. Listen to that air. Everything seems good. All right, that is going to end it for this video. We got a lot done today from major electrical gremlins. Without showing you, finished changing the spark plugs. Haha, I already showed you how to do 2 of them. I was waiting on AutoZone to get the last 4. So I finished that. We got the cold air intake installed. We still have so much further to go. I have new front shocks to install. I've got air shocks for the back that needs installed. We need to upgrade the stereo system at some point because the one in it just really sucks. We got the new headlights. We got the new corner and turn signal lights installed. We got the new tail lights installed. And the truck is put back together on the inside. So we got a lot done today. There's more to do. I am flying out to Los Angeles tomorrow afternoon. So for the next few days, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of me because I'm going to be in LA doing some work. But as soon as I get back, we're going to jump right back into this thing and continue because I already have the shocks and stuff. I got a lot of parts inside that are just waiting to be installed. But like I said, I'm not going to be here, so I can't do anything. We got to put the bed on it. That's a big one. We got to put the door on it. So we still have more to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stick with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like the content. Be sure to comment down below. I'll do my best to read and respond to them. I know I haven't responded lately. I mean, I've been in Colorado, New Mexico, Texas. I've been all over the place, and now I'm going out to LA, so I haven't had a chance to really get involved with the comments lately, and I do apologize for that. But please comment below, and I'll do my best to read all of them. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe now. I certainly appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next one, and I will see you soon.